How's everybody doing out there? Matt here with a video that's going to help all you retro gamers out there. I consider myself a retro gamer and I love to play all my old consoles, especially my Nintendo 64. And while I love my N64, I do hate the controllers. Not because of the design. I mean, look at this thing. How could you hate something like this? There's no other controllers out there ever that are going to be like this. The three-prong design, it's classic. It's timeless. But as they get up in age, you see one big complaint going across the internet everywhere. It's these joysticks. They get loose and they're terrible to play your games with. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your joystick. And it isn't as hard or as expensive as you may think. Let's get started. Alright, hey guys, so right now I'm on Amazon.com and I'm searching for N64 Joystick, and as you can see there are tons and tons and tons of options. Some that are the exact replacements, some as you can see is a second one that looks like a GameCube joystick, and that's totally up to you preference. It all installs the same. You can see some for less than $10. You can see replacement N64 controllers, but what's the fun in that? Because that's not an original N64 controller. So you go ahead and you buy your joystick. The first thing you're going to want to do with your controller is take your small screwdriver set. You can also get that on Amazon, pretty cheap. I can put a link in the description. And you want to, there you go, fast motion. We're going to unscrew this guy. You want to keep it face down at all times to keep the components from falling out. You don't want anything on the inside to fall out and get the buttons out of place. You just want to replace the joystick, get in and out, and be done. So right here you can see the back of the controller, sorry. And all you can see button is you can see the Z button, which is right above my finger right there. That is the Z button or the trigger button. And you want to make sure you do not disturb that until you are ready to replace your joystick. To replace the joystick is actually pretty easy. There's 3 screws. There's one on each side, left and right, and there's one at the base. Replace those screws and the joystick, the old joystick, will come free. As you can see, the screws are replaced. The joystick will come free. One thing you want to note as you're taking it out is that it's connected in 2 spots to the controller. You have the Z button right here. So all you do is slide the Z button out and it'll pop out. It's fine. The rubber covering over the actual component, you want to make sure that stays with it. The other connection that it has is the little, it's like a 10-prong connector to the actual controller, and that's what gives the joystick functionality. So you want to unplug that just as I did there. Here is a comparison. The old one is on the left. The new one is on the right. It's a bit different, but it's all there. The spot that you hook the Z button back up to is there. The same screw mounts. It's just plug and play, and just all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're ready to go. So here I am replacing the old joystick with the new joystick. I have plugged in the Z button. I put the 10-prong connector back into the controller, and now I am putting the screws back in to secure the joystick. Once that's done, you're pretty much done. Make sure everything else is back in place, especially the L and R buttons, because those can come loose. You just pop the controller back on, and you put the screws back in, and you tighten everything back up, and that's it. I mean, it really is that simple and that cheap. For less than $10, you can get a brand new joystick for your N64 controller, and this took me about, in real time without all the speeding up, it took me about 5-6 minutes tops. And there you go. No more loose joystick. Everything, it returns right to center. See how I flick the joystick? It'll return right to center. No looseness at all. It looks exactly the same. And now you're ready to go play Super Smash Bros. Just as you would have back in the 90s. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And please subscribe to our channel. We are constantly updating our channel with new videos. We have our weekly series called Twitter News Weekly. And in between there, we like to sprinkle in some gameplay footage. We like to do some tutorial videos like this. And in the future, we'd like to do a ton more. So please subscribe. It'll help us out. We are also on Twitter at Average Nobodies. We are on Facebook, Average Nobodies, and if you go to our blog, it's averagenobodies.com. We constantly update that. Every day we have new content on the site. anything ranging from sports to current events and just everything in between. So until next time, I'm Matt, and you guys have yourself a week.